How you doing?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Yeah.
Hello?
Hello? You can hear me? Check your mute. Your phone muted.
No. Oh, no. Hold on.
One moment, man. Say 7:15, but we having a little technical difficulties. But just give us a minute. Work with us. We all right, man. This ain't nothing for us to believe that. Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can hear me?
All right. Yeah, I can hear you, man. Your mute probably was on. You know, you got to make sure your microphone be on. What's up, my brother? How you doing, man?
I'm blessed. I can't complain. Man, how you doing, man?
Man, we back at it like crack addicts, you heard me?
You already know it, man.
What's up, man? I got my brother Ronnie Tuesno. We back on the slab. You know, we doing our thing, man. If you can remember, man, a while back, man, it was my first hot show. You know, I lived there and had the opportunity with sharing this platform with, man, and it was such a blessing, man. Everything was, man, it was going really, 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 really well. We was growing in a lot of areas. We was talking about a lot of things that needed to be talked about. And then, as you know, family matters. You know, family situations occurred, and you know, my brother had to relocate with him and his beautiful wife, but which was understood because we understood what it was pertaining to. So it wasn't nothing like, oh man, I got no. It was understood, and
Exactly.
so you know, God have a way of bringing people back together. You know, we never really left each other because even though when he relocated, we still was like, you know, like day one. You know what I'm saying? But
Ain't nothing
we
ever
just
changed with the
right.
zip
Our
code.
our our platform got stagnated
Oh,
though.
yeah.
You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
We kind of took our attention off this and put it on that, but which
Right.
was way more important.
Right.
So
Exactly.
you know, it's understood. But man, we back at it like crack
Oh,
addicts.
you know it.
You know, we about to do it. You know what I'm saying? Bigger than it ever been did before. So you already know from the dope, we gonna let it go. This mindset there in Real Talk Podcast with my
Yeah.
host Ronnie Tuesno. You know, Uptown Big Dog. You know, the 17th bird. Man, you heard me?
Yeah, man. How y'all doing?
Holla
How
at the
y'all
people,
doing?
man.
First of all, I just want to thank everybody, man. You know, my brother for giving me another opportunity to do this. And I want to just tell him, man, the weekend we had an opportunity to spend time with each other. We was out there. So I just want to tell him, man, you know, man, me and the wife really enjoyed. And, man, we missed that, man, because when we get together, man, we have a lot of fun, you know. Not only that we have fun, but we be on business stuff. You know, it's about positive talking, conversation, you know, interacting with each other and opening up, sharing ideas of things that we can open up doors for people also. It's just not about us. And we come
Right.
together, man. We get a lot. We got a lot of accomplished this weekend. I just want to tell you and your wife, thank you so much. And
Man,
what's up,
look,
Andy Pope, man? How you doing, man? I see one of my partners from
that's
ATL,
what's up. That's
man. I
what's up.
grew up with Mr.
What's
Pope.
up? What's up, man? How you doing? But look, Ryan, let me tell you something. See, bro, what people don't understand is, you know what I'm saying, you a few years ahead of me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I come up, you know, under you. So I learn a lot from you. I listen well. You know, I take instruction very, very well. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People might don't understand that or see that, but I do. You know what I'm saying? And I listen to, you know, your wisdom. So I hold on to that. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother said, man, when you find you find an old vine, you hold on to it. You don't let it go and you don't break it. And I kept that in my mind and my heart.
Right.
You dig? So I kind of.
Likewise, though. You know what I mean?
But
It's
I'm just keeping it real.
yeah,
Look, so
yeah.
this weekend when we had a chance to congregate and share and break bread with each other, man. It was natural. It was
Oh yeah.
genuine, because how we used to do it before y'all went back to the city. You know what I'm saying? When me and my wife and my family ran into y'all, but we was on our last leg, far as with people. And
Right.
that's a crazy thing, because today, the topic of Mindset Therapy Real Talk Podcast, we talking about betrayal. You know what I'm saying? And betrayal could be looked at in a good way, and it can be uh, understood in a positive way. And I
Exactly.
know they don't understand that, but we before this show over, we gonna make them understand. And I know where I'm at with it, but it felt so good this weekend. It was like we ain't want to let that go, but we understand business is at hand. Things, pieces have to get, it's a process. Like it's
Right.
that James Brown, just
Is that
like,
James Brown?
it's that James Brown. It's a
Right.
process. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes the process don't feel good.
No
It don't. It's just like when a woman pregnant and she go through a pregnancy. It's a process, right?
trimester. I think that's
It,
what we
it,
call
it's
it.
a
Trimester.
process. It,
Yeah.
it is a trimester, but it's a process from
Right.
that baby from 1 month to 9 months. It's a process this woman go through carrying that child that a man will never understand, that a man can
Exactly.
never imagine, that a man can never feel. You know what I'm saying? And my mother helped me. She taught me that at a young age, man. A woman is a gift from God in so many ways, to where a woman really carry life.
Oh yeah.
We may can help give life, but this woman carry and nurtures this life. So this process not always a good one. But when she have that baby at the end of them 9 months, man, and that baby come out, all the pain and the anguish and the process she went through, the rigorous process, it was all worth it.
Right.
It
Exactly.
was all to the good. So even in business, we got a process. You
Right.
got business, we got to take care before the process leads you back home. Because home is where the heart is. You
Exactly.
feel me? Home is where the heart is.
Right.
And like I hear my wife say it all the time, man. I want to be celebrated, not tolerated. I'm tired of being tolerated. It's time to be
Exactly.
celebrated. And
Oh
I
yeah.
feel like everybody should feel like that. You feel me?
Right.
Everybody should feel like
Well,
that.
well, you
So
know what?
betrayal,
Yeah.
we talked about betrayal today.
Right. You know what? It's always like I said. The thing about it, we give not only for ourselves, we try to open up other doors and opportunities for other people also with the wisdom and knowledge. But the thing about it, but just let y'all know, a lot of times when we talking, we give God all honor and glory for that. I just ask God to give me the words to speak to someone out there in this podcast through mindset therapy, that the message that we may the words that we may speak on, it may help somebody. And I always say, all our listeners and followers out there, if y'all have any questions, feel free to hit us up at any time. That's what we are here for.
Okay.
Anything, please. That's what the podcast is for. Let's network, let's socialize with each other.
And that's the problem, man. It's like our people forgot, they focus on disagreeing so much they hate to socialize. So I
Right.
don't want to socialize. I don't want to talk to him. But that's all we're gonna do is fuss. Well, why
Right.
we like last week I talked about disagree to agree, agree to disagree. It's okay to have a disagreement with a person and still have that understanding and that love for that person.
Right.
I still can have that love and respect for you just because we don't uh come to the same understanding of this subject. That don't mean I won't kill you. I hate you. Nah, brother. I just feel another way. You feel that way, and
Exactly.
that's all right.
But the
That's
Bible
your belief,
says,
and this is my belief.
lean not on your understanding, but on understand. You know what I'm saying? That's the Bible says. It ain't me. It's the biblical words. When you
What's
read the
up, Miss
Bible,
Johnson?
lean
How
not
you
on
doing,
your
Miss Zupa?
understanding, but mine. But you have to apply it according to your life. See,
That's right.
and that's what a lot of people, and all due respect, not stepping on nobody's toes or whatever. A lot of people got to understand everybody has a right to voice their opinion on something. That's what
That's
we're
right.
here for.
That's
We're
right.
not like Mr. London always said, we're not no biblical scholars, this and that. You
At
know,
all.
man, we just some down to earth people that been through many bushes. You know what I'm saying? Like the old folks, I've been through many bushes. You know,
That's right.
and the only thing we trying to do from the knowledge and the experience that we have to share it with other people. You know, we're not like you say, portray, man. Come on, man. No,
Now
no,
we still enjoy ourselves. We have fun, man. You know, God said have life and have it to the fullest. So, you know, I'm not gonna sit uh and become a monk just to please someone else's thoughts of me. No, long as I put God first and God know my heart, I don't care what nobody
but
think. They can think what they want, they can say what they want, I don't care.
look,
You know what I'm
like I
saying?
always told you, not
Even look, listen to me. Even when I was in the streets, I didn't care
right.
about what none of it. So you think I'm gonna care now? And I know everything I'm doing is calculated by God.
But
You know what I'm
but,
saying? So
but
you
like
know, I ain't tripping on that, man.
no, but like I always told you, only person we owe an explanation to is God. See, the thing about a lot of times we have a tendency to play tug of war with situations that's out of our control. Every time we try to work it out, it don't work out according to us. We gotta let go and let God take over that, man. That's with everything we do in life, you
You know
know.
what? I'm gonna tell you and that's one that's a hard thing for me. You know, I deal with it, and people probably don't know because I never let nobody know what I'm really going through, but God. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
know, like you, my brother, we on that level, but I don't want to put my burdens and my problems and my complaints on other people because I never know what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they're going through. So why burden them with what I'm going through too? So now we got a pity party. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna play that game. What I will do is speak encouragement and try to sow seeds of joy, even though I might be going through a hard situation. I don't think everybody should be going through that just because I'm having a bad day or a bad week. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up, Jamie, man? Prayers to you and your family, man, on your people, man. Was a good dude, man. Hey, I love y'all. You know, our prayers go out to you and your family, man. Believe that, man. Mr. Stokes is gonna be missed. You know what I'm saying? Believe that, man. He's gonna be
Yeah,
missed very, very much. You know what I'm
y'all
saying?
have my deepest sympathy, man. I don't know, but I know you're
Yes,
a friend of his.
yes,
But we ask God to
yes.
touch y'all family right now, guide y'all, give y'all the wisdom, willpower, and the knowledge on the situation that is occurring within y'all family. You know,
Hey,
brother, I
bro.
don't know you, but I'm gonna tell you, give it to God. He'll work it all out for
No,
you.
that's a sister, brother. That's a sister,
Sister?
Jamie Isaac.
Oh, all
Yeah,
right.
that's a sister.
That's a
Yeah,
sister. I
yeah, one of our
apologize.
first cousins.
All right.
Nah,
Yeah.
you ain't hear if I said Jermaine or Jamie.
I didn't hear it, but yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
right.
But
So
yeah,
look,
good
but
friend.
let me tell you something. By you know, when you wear your heart on your sleeve, you leave yourself open to a lot of different attacks and hurts because you love in a way you love in a way to where you know people may think your guards down, but God never lets your guards be down when you peering from the heart. So they think they're running game, they think they're playing games. You're not playing games. You only playing games with yourself. You might
Exactly.
win for that short term, for that short while, but you're not gonna win in the long run because God don't. He just don't allow it. You know, and I don't wish no bad or no harm on nobody. I just, you know, man, I pray. You know, I already know. I know how it goes. You know, I was that dude. You know, I was that. I didn't think. I just reacted. So I understand how things go. But at the same time, you know, when you love in a certain way, you leave yourself open for different attacks. You know, use plays, abandonment. You know, all that. But what I learned is to not allow that to destroy my thinking of someone else. Just
Right.
because they played it like that, I'm not going to shut my doors and shut my windows and not let nobody else in. At first, it was like that, but you know, as I growed and start understanding and start reading more and understanding what God meant and what He said and
Exactly.
how He said it and what my mind changed.
Right.
You know, my thinking changed.
Right.
So I you know, I started opening up again. But it seemed like, you know, when you tell people what you go through with other people, seem like they come around and do the same thing. They do the same thing to you. You just told them what you went through and what you experienced, and it's like they come around, they do you the same thing the people you just told them about done. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that betrayal is hard, bro. And if you feel like you've been betrayed, man, believe that, man. Look, God don't sleep, he don't slumber, he don't,
No.
man, he don't rest, he don't close his eyes, he see everything. You just keep your thoughts and your mind pure. You feel me? Your heart pure. You pray for those people, even though you feel like, you know, you got the short end of the stick. And maybe it just was about your loyalty and your love. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it wasn't nothing financial or nothing. You just gave everything and was willing to give all of your finances or some of your finances to the situation. But the person showed you who they was. So that was a blessing.
Yeah,
Don't
but
look at it like it's don't look
but
at it like it's
let me just piggyback on that. You know, a lot of times that when certain things occur, it's for a reason.
bad. Right.
So you take heed of the situation, you analyze the situation, whether it's good or bad. There's always a negative and a positive side to all situations too. But the
Talk to me,
thing
bro.
about, we gotta so much quit focusing on the negative part. You see, because the positive part, if a, if something negative wouldn't happen, how would you grow? If everything positive
Oh,
occurred to
right,
you.
right,
So we grow from mistakes. We grow from negativity. When you allow
right.
that, you know, ain't nobody said it was gonna be easy. No, people see the story, but I mean, they see the glory, but they don't know the story. You
That's
know,
right.
through struggle
That's
comes
right.
success. It's not gonna be easy, bro. And then the more that you elevate and be successful, that's the stronger the enemy gonna come at you.
That's right.
The more love you have for somebody, that's the more the enemy gonna come at you. So you have to have the whole armor of God on, protect that, protect
Say,
yourself.
bro, I heard something today was so profound, bro, and it just it touched me in a way to where, look, bro, let me tell you, man, look, look, I tell people this a lot, man. My relationship with God, my personal relationship with God is off the chain. I'm not the biblical scholar. I'm not the in church every Sunday, every Wednesday, and every Friday. I'm, you know, I'm not that dude. I'm not saying something wrong with that. I'm not saying that, but
Right,
I'm saying I'm not that dude.
right,
But my personal relationship with him, nobody can tell me nothing, man. I was shot at point blank range, died 3 times, had 6 surgeries, 16 blood transfusions. Man, dog, it's nothing. Nobody can tell me about God. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And where he brought me from, just in that situation. Not talking about the million other situations. The unseen blessings. I'm just realizing, not that, you know, I have that mindset of, all right, yeah, God was there every time. Even when I thought he was in there, he was there.
Right.
So nobody can tell me nothing about, you know, what God, you know, yeah, uh, cool. I know what's happening, with me personally. I can't tell you about your story, but I can tell you about mine.
Right. You
But I can tell
experience
you
the
one
bushes
thing,
that you've been through. See, that's
man, say, bro.
like they said, old lady, that's the bushes you've been through. You see what I'm saying? But then again, a lot of times, like I was just saying, you have to go through something in life to get somewhere. That's how you get stronger, bro. If everything was just handed out to you, just on a silver platter, as they say, $1,000,000. Every time you fall, just keep giving it, giving it, giving it, giving it. And then if something really happens, you ain't gonna be able to handle it because you're not used to it. You was always used to a handout. You ain't gonna know how to go and milk a cow. You see what I'm saying? You ain't gonna know how to
Right.
start a garden to raise your own food, go fishing, go hunting to survive. I'll put it in them terms. You know, it's called survival. When it's already
Hey,
handed out to you,
it's a James Brown. You
it's a
hear me?
process.
It's James
And what we
Brown.
mean
Regardless of how
by
you want to
James
look at
Brown,
it.
tell people, I came up with that scenario when we first started doing the podcast. Let me just tell y'all, the listeners, James Brown got a one in here to process. So that's why we say James Brown. It's just a little slogan, man, you know? Man. But
Say, bro. Look, man, man. I was sharing with one of my mentors, you know what I'm saying, earlier, powerful brother. And he was, and I told him where I was, mentally, you know what I'm saying? And, I'm human, so I get in the spiritual funk at times because I'm human, you feel me?
Right.
So the brother was like, man, look, let me tell you something, bro. Believe people when they show you who they is. And I
Right.
was like, I heard that so many times, but he broke it down for me. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, let me tell you something. Man, people don't abandon people they love.
Oh
They
no.
don't abandon people they love. They abandon people they use. I was like, what? Wait, what you said? He was like, people don't abandon people they love.
Right.
They abandon people they use. So the whole time you was thinking this person loved you, they was just using you, brother. Don't don't
Yeah.
don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, man. That guy look good on them, man. God, damn, GQ, man. Whoa,
Man,
man,
that's my boy right there. I'm just doing a little promotional live. This is his book right here.
hey, man, bro, golly, bro, that young man look kind of
Yeah.
fresh to death. I gotta
Beating
get
the
a call
game,
from him,
Bigg.
bro.
That's Andy London himself right there.
Thank
This
you,
is his
thank you,
book
my
right
brother. I
here.
appreciate that.
It is available. He has a lot
I
of stuff in
appreciate
there.
that.
But a lot of stuff that we talk about, it's basically life experience and on everyday things we like I said to all the people out there, man, if y'all have anything that y'all want us to talk about, or feel free to send us some messages, man. That's what we're here for, man. But we everything about to get a little better and better with this with our podcast. But man,
What's
we
up, bro?
just
No, go ahead. Finish what you were about to say, brother. I'm sorry.
yeah, I just had a thought, man, about what happened, man, with the little kid. Um, and not
See,
getting
it's
off the
always
subject,
something.
but it just hit
Hey,
me
run it, man.
again.
That's what we're here
Um,
for. Hit it, run it.
that the little 16-year-old guy that went to the wrong address, and he was going to pick up his little brother number, but he went to the wrong address and wound up getting shot in the head.
My God.
And
He got
a
shot
80,
several times, huh?
the 85-year-old man did it. Now they saying this, they figured
So would
that
that make it right?
no. Um,
Oh.
well, did you see the news on it? I seen the news this evening.
But I saw the news at first. They was trying to make it like the little kid was trouble, like he was the thug, or like he was, he was up to no good. That's how the news was saying it at first. But come to find out, the little man, an honor student, he
Yeah,
he played several different instruments. He's ahead of certain honor side of club. Man, the guy is an awesome kid. And he was going to pick up his twin brothers from a sleepover. Well, they were supposed to sleep, but mama was like, man, they can stay till 11 and they come home because, they had school tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Even though all of them go to the same school. So I do understand how mama, felt, things going on these days. So yeah, stay till 11. Go get him. And the he went to the right street, but he went to the wrong street, but the right address. Man, that don't make no sense, bro.
yeah,
And stood over the little man and hit him in his head, hit him in his shoulder, hit him in his leg, and hit him in his head. The people
right,
were one, they don't know how he lived.
right. Yeah, I'm reading a comment from my boy Anthony Pope, man.
What he said?
He said, "You see it? Let's see. I get my glass. Just keep blanking those.
Oh, he said, be
Yeah,
careful who you give your trust to.
yeah.
For
Wait, it's
for
blanking.
there
No,
for there to be betrayal, for there to be betrayal, there
covered it.
would have to have been trust first. That's right.
Exactly,
That's
Andy.
right,
Yeah,
Mr.
man.
Pope. You had to trust him first. That's right, man. And that's
Right.
what and
True.
that's what I mean when I say, I wear my heart on my sleeve. You know what I'm saying? You can show me a little, and I know it. I know it, I know it's not right, but I don't look at people like, I don't see hate. I don't see jealousy. I don't see So when people like that and they feel like that toward me, it's hard for me to see. Now I'm getting better at it now.
Right.
But you know, even when I was in the street, man, like home would be jealous. I wouldn't even see it because I'd be like, damn, we in the same spot. How you jealous of me?
But all the
You know,
while,
we trying to do the same thing, man. We in the same pot. Now you jealous of me. Let's get together and work on this and let's try to get out here. But
right.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, Poke, man, you know, man, and that's Frog, that's my partner, man. Man, that boy go way back, Mr. Anthony Poke, real positive
Oh,
dude, man.
man.
That's my dude, bro. We go way back, man. Nothing but love for that boy, man. I got to hook up, Anthony. We got to hook up with you. You always on the run, man. You be from here. You might be in Mars somewhere, no telling, boy. You be traveling all over the world, bro. Pluto knowing you, pot.
That's right, bro.
And I love that about it, man. But that was a blessing, man. You know what? One thing, and I pray for y'all every day, man. I pray for everybody every day that God protect you, give you the wisdom, willpower, and knowledge. And I'm proud of you, man. You and your family, bro. Continue to do what you do, Mr. Anthony. And man, we got to link up real soon, bro.
Look, let me tell you, we were talking about the young man in Kansas City
Right.
that got killed. But you know, my homegirl who I just hollered at, her cousin Stokes, he was changing his anti-tie, if I'm not mistaken, in the night world, and somebody just walked up to me, dude work, you know, and as far as I know, it happened in the night world.
Recently?
Recently, like yesterday, if I'm not
You heard about
mistaken.
that? He said something happened in the night. Well, yesterday the guy was changing the
If
tie.
it didn't happen yesterday, it happened the day before
But
yesterday.
let
I
me
know
tell
it
you
wasn't.
something,
It
though.
haven't been 3 days, and I can't
Let me
get
tell
credit
you
for
something.
nothing, man.
The crime rate is so high right now in New Orleans. So everything is not going to be on TV because they won't, you know, we're a tourist city. We make money off tourism. They're not going to show or tell everything about all the murders that occur because they're trying to keep it down because we up there, bro. We up there, bro. You know, so they're trying to keep all that down, man. You know, years ago, I had a cousin of mine. He had worked for Frank Mignard. And I was talking to him. I ran across him. I said, "Yeah, man. They had like 2 murders." He said, "Man, Ryan." He said they had more than that. He said, "Bro, they had 6." I said, "What?" He said, "We got 6, but they're not going to report all that. You know, to try to keep the crime down and all that." But man, it's just
The crime is everywhere.
it's
They have
everywhere.
killing everywhere.
Yeah, but you know
But
they try
just
to
to
keep the
be
numbers
from
down.
that,
Numbers.
man,
That's
New Orleans ain't no small city, bro. You can fit New Orleans on the north side of Houston by itself, just on the north side. And guess what? It's gonna fit on one side of the north side, not the whole north side.
yeah.
Not the whole north side. What you trying to get? It look like you just trying to get something done, man. You looking kind
You know,
of
Facebook.
yeah.
Yeah, that's Pookie calling on another line. He call it Tyra, man. OG Pookie, you heard me?
Oh, man, I tell Pookie holler, man.
How he
But yeah, bro, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man.
not my he had to go to yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He gotta send him a friend request and all that. Yeah, man, but you know what, y'all listen, like I said, man, you know, like I constantly pray for everybody each and every day, all through the day. See, at one time, I thought I didn't know I just to pray at night, you know, when I go to bed. But I find myself after incarceration, I came home, I learned how to pray because all through incarceration, man, when you walk, it's so much that's going on around you, man. I start to pray all day, every day because of the environment and surroundings I was in. So
That's right.
I came home with that also because I've seen things and it constantly that goes on, man, and where you gotta just stop and pray. You know, I mean, and I'm a praying person. You know, like I say, God knows that. I pray for everybody every day, every single day, for each person all over the world. You
So,
know,
bro, let me tell you something. I I know how important and how powerful prayer is now, and you know, I know the prayers of my grandmother and my mother brought me through. I know for a fact because it was at one time, you know, I used to. jump up, press up, bath up, out. And even not that I didn't want to pray, but I wasn't thinking about it. I was way somewhere else mentally. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I, this is called mindset therapy for a reason, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Mindset therapy man, is everything starts in your mind, bro. So anyway, when I started learning the power of prayer after I got shot, man, and I was shot so severely, everybody that I spoke to or that spoke to me, I'm laying there with tools and stuff in me, and somebody had to be praying for you, or somebody been praying for you. They knew for a fact that I wasn't praying for myself, because they could see the type of life I was living. I'm in there, I'm shot up. You feel me?
Right.
But they understood the type of life. They know I wasn't praying. So from them to me, we're like, man, somebody praying for you, man. You
Somebody
gotta
pray.
start praying for yourself. And I hear you always say, man, bro, we roll off the prayers of our parents and grandparents, and I
We do.
know it. I know it for a fact. I know it.
Yeah.
So
Because
I
like
pray
you say,
24/7
all
now.
the
I pray,
bullshit we've been through,
yeah.
we wouldn't hear. At one time, to be honest with you, man, I didn't think I'd be at the age that I'm now. In my 50s. You know what I'm saying? So I never thought, because of back then, man, a lot of people not only that, just being for as like losing my life from incarceration or getting killed, because he can see it.
Tell him click in. Just tell him click on the
Click
video.
on the video.
Click on the video. That's the having a party tomorrow? Pay $60 a dozen or 5 dozen? That's halfway to a show.
Yeah.
Just turn into a fun.
Yeah, man, you see if we can get Big Pookie on here,
Yeah. Trying
man.
to
Let
get Pookie
Big
on this
Pookie
thing.
on here, let him drop some jewels on us,
Get it,
man.
child? Excuse us for a minute, folks. You did it, Poke?
He said he trying to see nice.
You see us?
Wait a minute.
Once
Tell
you
him if
do,
you click on the video,
click on the
it's
video.
gonna let me know. Just click on it, and it's gonna let me know, and I can bring him in.
It ain't telling nothing about the video, he said.
Tell him send me a friend request, and I'm
Send us
gonna
a friend
accept it from my
request.
other phone.
Yeah, but man, like I said, man, his brother Ant in London, he's a very positive dude. I'm so proud of his success. I've seen this young man grow within a matter of 5 or 6 years, mentally, physically, and spiritually. And I'm proud of you, man. And not only
Man, I
that,
appreciate that, brother.
he Leland Ellis.
Len Ellis.
Yeah, Leland Ellis. You know what I'm saying?
He sent a friend request.
He sent a friend request, child.
Oh, I see him.
He see it.
I got it.
He see it. Yeah.
I'm about to add it. I'm adding it right
Child, come
now.
here, child. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
What's up, Pope? Tell
Wait, we can't hear you, Pope. Hold up. Wait, we can't hear him. No.
Tell him hit the little speaker, the little microphone. Yeah, the microphone.
No, hit the microphone. All right. Hello?
Yeah.
No, not on the podcast. No, I hear you on Tyrophone.
Tell him, we can see
I can
him, but I
see
can
you, but
see
we can't
him, but
hear
I
you.
can't hear him.
Y'all give us a minute, folks. We got OG Pookie on the podcast.
Thank y'all for your patience, man. We having some technical difficulties, but you know, the devil can't stop what God has made to prevail. Yeah, he might have to hang up the phone with Tyler and do it
No,
again, brother.
hang up the phone with Tyler and do it again. And the frog gonna do it, yeah. Yeah, man. But you know, we gotta learn about Betrayal, man, because like you said, like my brother Anthony Polk said, you know, you gotta be careful, you know.
Yeah, we
You
do,
got
bro.
to be
We gotta be careful
careful, man.
about who we
I
deal with.
thank you, Anthony, for that. Ain't that something, Anthony London, Anthony Polk?
And the Pope,
Yeah,
man,
man.
look at
Thank
that.
that's so much, man. We appreciate that though, man.
That's dope.
You got that.
There you go. I'm about to bring him back
We
in
about to bring
right
it
now.
back in now.
There's gonna be some real good information, people.
Say Polk.
Yeah.
There
Hello?
you go.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
there you go,
Ladies
baby.
and gentlemen, look, we like to go on, bring him in.
Why?
What's up, man? Introducing Ronnie.
Yeah, Big Pokey. What's happening? Leland Ellis, a.k.a. Big Pokey, all around the world. You heard me?
Well, we thank you for joining us with Mindset Therapy. I'm the co-host Ronnie Tuesno, and that is the
That's
host
right.
Anthony London. We thank you, Pope. We was just talking. The subject was
Peace
about
and
betrayal,
blessings, my brother.
but we was just talking about a couple other little things, you know. So
Okay.
And man, bless us with some of them jewels you got, man. We were talking about how people I told him what one of my mentors shared with me, and he basically said people don't use people they love. They don't wait, hold on. I don't want to mess this up.
get it
Hold on.
right, right.
Hold on. Let me go back to the lab. I don't want to do this no disservice.
Right.
I don't want to do this no disservice. People don't abandon people they love. They abandon people they use.
Wow, that's powerful there.
All right.
Right.
People don't
Right.
abandon people they love. They abandon people they use.
They use.
So,
I know you got a
Yes.
mouthful.
so
Come on,
you
Pope. Go with it.
saying that's what Master P did to me. Let me stop that.
Yeah, hey, since you brought it out there, my brother, we'll go ahead and say, yeah.
I mean, to be real with somebody, that is kind of how that went. You know, he couldn't have loved me because he wouldn't have used me and then left me alone like that. You know, so I'm not trying to make it sound soft like that. I'm talking about part ways with me like that. That's what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Because I played a big role in his life, but that's a strong statement there, man. Who quoted that?
Right, man. One of my mentors, man.
Man,
He a real wise brother, man. You know, he gave it to me. He gave it to me this morning. Was like, man, that's what it is. Because I was sharing with him about the betrayal situation and how you can get with someone. And I said, I was telling Brother Ryan, I said, I wear my heart on my sleeve, so it leaves me open. It makes me susceptible. It makes me to other people. They may say it's weakness, but it leaves me open for people to take advantage of me because I don't look at it like I look at it like, all right, you show me a little bit of real, I'm gonna give you 1,000 wow, right? But check this out. I'm giving it to them, and I'm telling them what I've been through with the other people, and they turn the corner and do the same thing to me. The other people, I didn't share with them my hurts about them with.
I really don't believe that a person can take advantage of you because you got your own mind, and a person can only do what you allow them to do. That's just like a person trying to hurt your feelings. They can't hurt your feelings unless you allow them to hurt your feelings.
Exactly.
You know, they can't talk down on you unless you allow them to talk down on you. They can't do nothing for you that you don't allow them to do. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like God. He got to get the devil permission to touch you, and you the same way. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You symbolize as God. We was in the image of God, so we can't allow nobody to do nothing to us that we don't let them do to us. So
Big Pookie, got a question. Got a question.
Yeah.
When did you realize that you know, P was gonna, you know, go left on you and not keep it real.
I was
How we say
blind.
street
I was
terminology, keep
blind.
it real.
I was blind. I didn't see it coming. I didn't
Wow.
see it coming. That's just like something happened to a person on the street. Don't see it coming, and it just happened. It just happened. I didn't see it coming. I didn't get no indication that that was gonna go that way.
Right.
I thought it was
Wow.
gonna be something that was gonna be like for life. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of guys with no limit didn't take time to plan. You know what I'm saying? We ain't planning to fail. We failed to plan. We didn't take
Wow.
we didn't take time to plan. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
y'all trusted
Because
him.
we
Y'all
trusted it.
trusted.
We thought this thing was gonna go on forever. We didn't know it was gonna come to an end all of a sudden, like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened.
Right.
It just came to an end all of a sudden. No warning. It's just like it came to Friday, you're off the weekend, you show up Monday morning, and everything gone. The whole office empty. The office empty. Nothing left up there but a Pac-Man machine.
Well,
And I think that made a statement. I think that made a statement here. Y'all stay here and play these games. I'm gone.
well, you know what?
Wow.
The thing about it is just how life, you know, a lot of times, you know, they say we have to learn how to put more trust into God than man.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
Always. Always.
Caught up. We get caught up because things be so good. We be on a roller coaster ride. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're enjoying ourselves, getting the rush, the thrills of seeing things in life, and we be so caught up with it. Then all of a sudden, poof, like you said, we don't plan, we don't think. At the time, you be having so much fun, but
We don't plan to fail. We don't plan to fail. We fail to plan.
Exactly. That's just like coming up in life. A lot of things occurred, you know. So it's all things and bro.
Look, listen to me. Both of you brothers, triple OGs to me. You feel me? Y'all before me, and I don't care where we at on this in this world, on this earth. I'm always had a respect, right?
Right.
Period. Point blank. I don't care where we at. What do y'all think about? And I want y'all to take turns answering this question. Ryan and you being close to, you know, old boy and them when they first started, you know, you being, you know, close to homie for everything, knowing y'all know all what y'all know. What do you think about what those brothers doing on a podcast today? The just the atmosphere of what's going on with the podcasts today.
They've been messy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They've been. I ain't gonna call them straight broads because women got more. Damn, how can I put this here? Let me tell you something, bro. When you get on that thing and you ask these questions about the past, digging up old wounds, trying to start all that mess, that's some broad stuff, man. You know, that's what they used to call it. That's some broad stuff.
Right.
That's it, bro. That's not trying to. That's not trying to, you know, make something happen, be positive in life. That's something trying to be messy.
Right.
You in a whole nother state. You way in New York, or way in London, or way somewhere else, and you asking these guys questions about what went on in their projects, bringing them against each other when they're trying to come together.
Right. And then,
you know what I'm saying?
When they trying to,
yeah, but
And you finding a couple of knuckleheads that's stupid enough to get on there and expose all this information about the past. Let the past go, man.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I thought the guys asking all them questions because the ones answering the questions don't know better.
they don't.
They never knew better. They never knew better.
A lot of them had similar on their breath when all that was going on. They had
Yeah,
babies.
exactly. Yeah.
Thing is, all due respect to each his own, because we're not trying to shit on nobody. We just only being real. But then again, y'all have these podcasts. Y'all have a strong platform. Y'all see what's going on in our city where y'all from. Let's do something to reach out and touch these Joneses. Why bring up all this foolishness?
That's right.
Let's take this and utilize this to do something positive, man.
right.
I mean, I don't
Y'all follow.
feel it.
Yep.
Like I'm not trying to come at y'all. I'm coming at you. I'm coming at y'all as a man, humble. Just saying, look, bro. Let's call it. Look at our city, bro. Look at our city. Not only our city, not we ain't gonna just say New Orleans, the world, all over.
Right.
It's everywhere. It don't discriminate. They got too many people on these podcasts that have strong platforms are doing all this foolishness. That's
all right. Check this out.
These dudes ain't never had no attention, bro. These attention seekers, man. They like that spotlight. They like people seeing them on the street. I'm gonna give it to you real. They like people seeing them on the street saying, "Yeah, I saw you on that podcast. That was fire, dog. How you put that together?" No, that wasn't fire. That was straight funky, straight stupid, bro. That was straight without deodorant. You understand what I'm saying?
What you say, folks? Straight without deodorant. You say straight without deodorant?
Straight without deodorant, man. You know, straight funky, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like onions, huh?
Like straight like onion. All y'all need to put some baking soda under your arms, man, because y'all foul, bro.
Check this out. See, a lot of people, especially them young dudes, don't really understand the magnitude of what's really going on and what's how it's being handled. I know for a fact, YouTube brothers know exactly how it happened and what's going on, and I commend y'all from standing y'all ground, how they say, and you know, hey, was done in the dark. Stays in the dark. Let's try to be part of the solution. All right, we know what the problem was. We was part of the problem. I know I was. You feel me? So now I want to be part of the solution. The same streets I ran on and done all this. Why I want to try to not. And it's like Tuesno said, it's not about just the streets in New Orleans. It's everywhere. Because they got black young kids that's suffering everywhere.
And you know, go ahead, Ronnie. Go ahead, Ronnie. I'm sorry.
No, you good. What this book say, beating the game. Man.
You know,
come on.
I want to say this here too. I really feel like what you just said. I was a part of the problem at one time. I can't stand, really tell you the truth, this me, my opinion. I don't even like rap music no more, bro.
Wow.
I feel like back in the days, that powerful rap music they had in the 90s, coming up with that No Limit area and that Cash Money area, putting out all that music like they was doing. A lot of people raised up off of that music. And when they raised up off of that music, now they're having kids. And they ignoring the fact of how they raise their kids because they still living off of that old No Limit music and that old Cash Money music. You understand what I'm saying? They offer that gangster rap, and they're not raising their kids. They're friends with their kids. You can't be a friend to your child. My children gonna hate me because I'm not gonna be their friend. I'm their parent. My job is to make them not like me because I lay the rules. I put my foot down. I tell you where you can go, where you can't go. And as long as you're living under my roof. As long as you my child, you gonna listen to me. You gonna tell me what you want to do and tell me where you going and what you and how you gonna do this and how you gonna do that. You gonna respect me, or I'm gonna check you.
See, another thing is, Pookie, what they do is, for us as a people, and I didn't see it. I didn't see it a lot. That's why I kind of I drifted the opposite way. When I understood, because when you know better, you do better, right? Cool. When our kids turn 18, we ready to push them out the door.
Right.
Go ahead, you grown. No, you not grown. But you not 18, you don't know nothing.
Sometimes they're not ready at 18. Some ready and some not.
Some not ready at 25, Pookie.
Some not ready at 30.
You feel me? So, it's all about reiterating. This is your children. This not your partner. This not your girl, Tootie from down the street. This not Vanessa. This is your child. This is your seed. This is your God blessing to you.
Your DNA.
In the form of a human.
This is your DNA.
Man, I'm going to keep my foot on my neck until it's 40 if I could. I don't care.
But you know what? Let me just piggyback on that. Once when we coming up, we have kids when we younger. You ain't thinking about we just getting it in. You don't realize that sex is life or death. You can either catch a disease and die, or you're gonna bring life into the world. When you bring life, that's into your life to the end till you die. You see what I'm saying? So when your kids come, that's for life.
That's a responsibility. That's a major responsibility.
That's a responsibility that regardless if they own their own and all that, I can be 75, you 50, you still gotta, you understand? I don't care if you're 60, I'm 80.
They still selfish though. They ain't ready for no children. They don't want no responsibility because they're still selfish. When you have a child,
children having children,
it's over for you. It's over for you. It's all about that child. But they don't see, they go and buy Burberry and Balenciagos and Cucciolagos, and what about the child?
That's right. That's right. I done seen them take the food stamps and go sell the food stamps to get an outfit for the wet to the second line on Sundays and leaving the children at home hungry. Talking about go eat what's in the kitchen. Go find something to eat. I'm 4 years old and you telling me to go find something to eat. Why you laying in the bed from being in the club all night? Children raising children, man.
You know what? That's why as mindset therapy and you know, I'm letting all the viewers know that, you know, Pookie gonna be a part of this team. You know, we're gonna welcome Pookie on the team, you know. Gonna be working with us with a lot of stuff that we have planned because Pookie has a lot of wisdom and knowledge. So man, we just want to thank you too, Pookie, for giving us the opportunity to join us, bro. You know, I
don't think that brain, he got a lot of, I don't know a lot, man. He got a lot of that. I don't know.
But I'm the consultant. You know, I do the shot calling. So we gonna go ahead and
you got that big dog. I ain't tripping. Look, I fall in line, man. Look, I'm a soldier. I ain't tripping.
We're gonna have to part of the team, bro, because right now, bro, we got to get together, bro, and come together, bro. And whoever, you know, want to join, hey, bro, y'all got to come see me, bro, join the team. We know we're not discriminating because we need a team. Like they said, it take a village to raise kids.
You know what I see, Randy?
We need a village.
Randy, you know what I saw one day? I saw a kid, man. He was fighting with his mom at the store. He was fighting with his mom at the store. Not hitting her, but, you know, verbally fighting with his mom, word for word. And I approached him and I walked up to him. I said, don't do that, bro. Stop that, bro. Stop that. And he said, she wrong. She wrong. That's our money. That's our money. Talking about government assistance money. And I was like, yeah, that's your mama, man. Don't do that, bro. And she told me to leave him alone. He gonna be all right. So he's not gonna be all right. I said, I know exactly what's wrong with him. I said, come here, bro. Give me a hug. And I hugged him and he started crying. And he stayed on my shoulder for about 5 minutes, bro, and wouldn't let me go, holding me tight. And I said, this is what's wrong with him. You're not giving them no love at home.
What?
You're not giving them no love at home. You trying to buy him. You in here trying to buy him Fruit Loops and some cereal to keep him quiet at home. He wants some love. He want a hug from you, man.
You said, bro, that was very powerful. And that's a lot of times to me, I be needing a hug. You know, I be trying to get bunk.
Yeah. No, I need a hug every night. I need a hug every day.
No, that's serious, Pookie. That's what people need to raise. Because you never know what a person going through. A lot of people are going through suicidal thoughts right now, bro.
Oh man, mental health is powerful, bro. Mental health is powerful, man. And I mean, them kids going through a lot. That's why they're acting up. You know what I'm saying? For one, they don't have no guidance at home. They don't have nobody to control them and sit them down. They don't have nobody to put something on their ass, excuse my language, to put something on their ass at home. They control at home, most of them kids. I see them. The first thing
they want to do is throw pills in their mouth and medicine. And people, man, the children don't need that. They need to be redirected and they need an ass whooping. Once you give them ass whooping, you got their attention. Now you got their attention. Now you can redirect them. But look, if your mind ain't right, how you gonna teach? You never see a bad team. It's always a bad coach. You never see when you see a bad team, you see a bad coach. It's just like what I said. I appreciate the accolades.
Right.
But if my team not on, I don't want it.
Right. That's right.
If my team not shining, if my people not eating, I don't want that. I don't want none of that because I don't deserve it.
I learned from a long time ago though. I had to learn the hard way. A hard shit fast, don't shit long. Believe that.
What?
Yeah.
A hard shit fast, don't shit long.
Don't shit long. Man, you figure that one out.
Well, you coming up
old
school, but I'm saying you cook it up. You cooking up some chillings, and boy.
And them kids need some love out there, man. Them kids,
What?
they don't have no guys. They don't have no control. They don't have nothing. They don't feel appreciated. They don't feel like they're here. They just living.
Kids, but the adults, they don't know what love is. How could you, first of all, start off at home? It takes a domino effect and rubs off on the kid. Because if you never was loved, how could you show them love?
Man,
so
man.
We got to think about it's a generational curse got to be broke, which is like Frog always talk about, generational curse. So that's why we on there, viewers, to open.
Check this out. Let me tell y'all this. When you have a child, right?
Right.
And don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry, brother. But let me tell you this. Check this out. You have a child. This child is wounded. This child is hurt. This child is confused. This child want to know, but the child is not getting it because he have nobody to give it to him. But he want to know. So this child goes through the system back and forth. One day this child is not a child no more. It's a man. That same hurt child is not a hurt adult.
That's right.
So you see what I'm saying? You got a lot of hurt adults out here. A lot of them that didn't get the proper help they needed as a child. So we might have to remix this because they got a lot of hurt adults that still them little bitty children in the inside because they never got that love or that fixing what they needed.
And they'll raise up to be monsters if it wasn't for people like us getting in their head and talking to them. They'll be monsters, bro. They'll be beasts. Like they have a lot of them out with them. They don't have nobody to talk to them. Most of them, when they go to penitentiary, an old dude will sit down and they'll run into them and talk to them and get in their head and show them a way. They'll act like they're not listening, but they're listening and they're paying attention. Because for real, though, we can listen, but we really have to pay attention. You can listen all day long, but if you ain't paying attention, you ain't gonna get nothing out of it. Right. And they pay attention and they come home with it, and that's when they decide, I'm not gonna let this little dude raise up like I raised up. I'm gonna make him better. You know, I say, like the baby mamas be getting mad at the baby daddies, bro, because they don't like him no more. But you got his son. Take his son and make him better than him. That's his DNA. Make him better than him, man. Raise him up better than him. If you don't like him, find out. Man, something got to be done, bro. We got to get together. We got to get a lot of brothers together that's got to come out there and have them voices and start speaking to these kids. Start.
We gonna we had like before the pandemic, we had a lot of people that we was invited because I was gonna be Frog couldn't make it down here by him living in Texas. He could have came, but it was a school that through Brothers of the Priest, because we also affiliate with Brothers of the Peace, and that they will want us to come over and start teaching class, you know, like talk to the kids and stuff like that. So, but the pandemic had hit. But you know what? Everything happened for a reason, so that's why we're here.
It's good, man. I'm happy. I feel, man. I know, man. We needed this. We needed this. So you know, we just gotta keep pushing. We gotta keep this pushing.
Yeah, man. But it's been that, man. It's just, bro. Like I said, man.
We needed Pookie connected to this, man. So you know. We needed that.
To offer though, man, you know, because he's a strong brother than Pookie and been all over the world. He did experience all kinds of things. Pookie was wrestling. He did all that. You know, another thing in the material what God just put on my. You know what they don't have right now for these kids? Remember we used to come up there at talent shows, bro.
Yeah.
They don't have where they can just go say, "Oh, I'm gonna be the best dancer. I'm gonna be the best rap. I'm gonna be the best singer." I mean,
hey, y'all remember the WYLD talent show?
Man,
oh, yes, indeed. I was in one. I sung Tonight by Ready for the I sung Tonight by Ready for the World.
You sung Tonight
Ready for the World. Scared English. Yeah, Tonight by Ready for the World.
Okay. That's when them throwing them watermelons and cans of tuna fish.
I used to cut up. Look, they could never take me serious. They always laugh. Ask Tyra. All that Tyra and them did was laugh at me when I do something like that, bro. Never take me serious.
Yeah, we let y'all. We have a lot of humor. You know what? We talk about a lot of stuff, but we got laughter is good therapy. We just want y'all to know we gonna come with so much stuff. We gonna have humor in it, laughter. You know, sometimes we might cry. You know, but one thing it is with mindset therapy, with us brothers out here, our arms are open to embrace y'all. It's always a shoulder to lean on. That's why we asking y'all, whatever's on y'all. If y'all want to send us questions or whatever, please do that. Please do that.
Look, let me give them look, you can send it to mindsettherapy504@gmail.com. That's mindsettherapy504@gmail.com. Drop it. Go to YouTube and Mindset Therapy Real Talk Podcast and check out some of our latest, our earliest videos. Y'all see, we've been doing this for a while. We've been doing this for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So we just ain't fresh off the block. That's trying to do it because we see other people doing it. We've been doing this for a minute. We just didn't have the publicity and the promotion behind what we was doing. We straight, how you say it, Ronnie? We cut from the raw from the gut and raw.
Coming gut level with it.
Gut level.
Because I'm coming from gut level with it because, like I said, it's from life experience. I didn't go to school for this. You know what I'm saying? Just like people that has counseling degrees, a lot of them dudes got all these big master degrees. They never lived the streets like we did a struggle. We learned from the street. So we're gonna come gut level with it because the ones that got the degrees, they studied people like us, but they never had hand-on experience like we did.
That's right.
So we've been through the bush, like the old folks say, Poke, we've been through a minute of bushes. Poke,
another thing, Poke, I'm gonna try to set up. I got a bunch of kids out here that's seniors, and that got a lot of D1 offers. I want to set up a couple of at least about 6 or 7 meetings with them so we can kind of reiterate to them and get them ready to go to the next level, because a lot of them little guys is not getting taught, and they're getting them endorsement checks, they're getting them offers, and they're getting that money and they losing their mind and they're going backwards.
Yeah.
We got to teach them to keep you got the ball in your coat, you got to keep pushing.
Well,
so forget the ages. The ages only want money. We want to get them their mind right.
You realize that was a setup from the beginning, bro? Because they got too many of us going and they're making it, man. That was a setup from the beginning. They want us to fail. They want us to fail as soon as we walk in the door. They want us to fail. And how you make them fail? Give them that money. They gonna bring themselves down. They gonna destroy.
That's why we got to counteract that. That's why we got to bust a move on that move. Counteract that, man. Look, we not gonna allow that to destroy them little guys, man. My son is one of them. He up next. So not just for him, but for a lot of kids that look just like him. You got to let them know, man. Look, it's not gonna get easy. When you get money, it don't get easier. It get harder. You got to be smarter. You got to have, your mindset got to be right, man. The first chapter in that book is changing your circle. You got to change your circle, B. If you don't change your circle, you're doomed.
Man, you know how many athletes that been on that level, way up there, way up there, shining. You can pull them up on the internet right now, and they don't have a part in their pocket, bro.
Broken in me. Broken in me, right?
But you know what? We have a brother that Poke is real close to. Brother Kevin Lewis. I went to school with him. I know him. I went to high school with him. He's very successful for the 40. And he right now do the training. What I was telling you about.
The big man?
No, not Bill, man. Kevin, not Bill, man.
49.
Oh, I thought it was the big man. You remember the big man, Michael Lewis?
Yeah.
Michael Lewis. I played some of my play with him.
Got a brother that's in position for the things that we're talking about. Only thing, Poke get with him and we just get with him and have a little meeting and proposal. I know he'd be glad to come in and do some things.
Yeah. He'll get on this hill. He'll get on the podcast.
Yeah.
We gonna turn it up, then. We gonna turn it up, man. I got the office being set up right now for our podcast room being set up. So, You know, I'm in the office in my house right now. In my main office, I'm getting all the, equipment set up so we can be in there. We can move it to a bigger level. So when y'all do come to town, we in there.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? When y'all not in town, we can do it like this. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm looking at something right. I don't mean to cut you off, but my sister-in-law hit me up just now on here. What's happening, sister-in-law? She live out there by you in Houston.
tell her we said what's up.
What part of Houston she live in?
She live on the north side, over there around Veterans Memorial. Around Veterans Memorial.
I'm right. Yeah, I'm on 1960. I'm between 45 and 59.
She worked with the company I was telling you about. I just want to send a shout out to Vincent too. The name of it is Black Hedge Entertainment. That's a show. That's a TV show. Come on, I think 152, 154. He's gonna be coming out with a lot of stuff real soon. He's been doing a lot of interviews. His name.
All right.
His name is.
Tell Vincent, man.
That's awesome. That's awesome, bro.
You know.
I love to see my people just grinding, getting it, man. It's out there. It's fun.
You need to get me
this what we do.
Everybody giving me and Green his flowers right now. Give me and Green some flowers while you're here.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Me and Green sick?
Yeah, he all right though. You know, I mean, he's just in a wheelchair. He okay though.
All right.
Oh man, I didn't even know that, man.
Yeah, his help out like man. He about what would help.
Wow.
That's why we
But you gotta get your flowers too, Pookie. You was right there with them, you know what I'm saying? So they can't, you can they can't forget you. You got to get your just due. I'm gonna tell you what, look, huh?
I got allergies.
Look, this is what and let me tell you, you know what I'm saying, brother, I really listen to, this is one of his saying, I'm giving his props on it because it makes sense. Say, man, soup is for the living, flowers is for the dead. Don't give nobody no flowers, man. Give him some soup, give him some food, give him a sandwich, man. Give him a lunch meat sandwich, some pork and beans or something, some Vienna sausage or something. You heard me?
Big
and some amazing potato chips.
I got a quote I live by on a serious tip. I got a quote I live by, man. It's if a man hasn't discovered something that he would die for, he isn't fit to live. You understand? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's Dr. Martin Luther King. If a man hasn't discovered something that he would die for, he isn't fit to live. Man, right now I'm at the point, man. I don't live a life so good, man. Till I'm all about a sacrifice right now, man. Them kids, man. I don't want to leave here with them kids being the way they are, man.
Ooh, see,
I'm scared for my great nieces and great nephews' future, man, because of the way these kids are, man.
But we done what we done. We're gonna build this platform through the grace of God. That gonna get these work, just do what we can. That's all.
Why I gave that quote. That's why I gave that quote. I'm willing to do anything by any means necessary, if possible, to make this work, bro. Because it's got to happen some kind of way. I'm ready to get on that platform.
No, you own it now.
I'm ready to be that spokesperson, man. I'm ready to get out there and let my voice be heard, man. I got a lot to say. I just haven't been saying it.
Man, I already know that. That's why,
Well, guess what, my brother? Welcome to the team.
Yeah.
You brought on. You at the top. Let's run it.
Let's roll.
Hey, let's run it. You ain't like Flint. Long as we got this social media, and man, we can look. We on a different level. We not on here talking about who ragged on who and who killed your boy in 1978 and the man killed Goldie. Nah, we not with that, man. We trying to get in these kids' head, man. See what's happening with them.
Dude, teeth was crooked and back. Man, nobody worry about all that old.
They gotta
call it. You know what I call it?
The Dr. Martin Luther King quote. I'm gonna call it the Dr. Martin Luther King and Pookie quote.
There you go. That's what's happening.
Got that, man.
What's happening? Because man, I
had to find something to live, to die for. He isn't fit to live.
Man, what? I know you wrote that down.
Yo.
That boy keep all kinds of pencils, eyeliners, everything. He write everything down. Crayons. He just took the baby crayons and wrote that down. That's good though, man. But like I said, man, all our followers out there, man. Look, bro. it's just an honor and a blessing to have Leland on here, man. And man,
They saw it live, man. They saw it live.
It's just a blessing, man. Thank you,
right.
man. I can just say thank you. And man, y'all, it's about to go down. That's all. You know what I'm saying? It's not us. We work through the grace of God. We ask God to give us the willpower, the knowledge, to continue to give us to do what we have to do.
Say, bro, but look, it's been a pleasing pleasure. Till next Tuesday at 7:15. But you know, we're gonna chop it up in between time.
Oh yeah, we will.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I used to do it Tuesdays and Fridays, but my work schedule is so crazy. I had to pick a day. So I picked Tuesday. You know, 2 times, you know, it was hard. But as we gradually grow and transition to different little social media platforms, we gonna work out jelly. You know what I'm saying?
I like to slip something in every now and then when we get a chance. When I talk on here, I want to bring up some knowledge. I want to bring up some knowledge about things that's happened in the past that they don't know about, that they don't know about. You hear me?
Right. You call it, it's done.
Like they don't know about. Like say for instance, where I'm from, Natchez, Mississippi, right? During the Emancipation Proclamation, we had the only concentration camp in Natchez, Mississippi. The other one was in Germany. The United States only had one concentration camp, and it was in Natchez, Mississippi, down in what they call the Devil's Punch Bowl. I want to explain that to them. Over 20,000 slaves were slaughtered down there. They worked them to death, worked their fingers down to the bone. In 1865, my brother.
Well, like you say, as always, we just, man, we always try to give the wisdom, willpower, and the knowledge on here. We're open for all suggestions and
Natchez, Mississippi,
1865. During the Emancipation Proclamation. Pull up the Devil's Punch Bowl, and you're going to see how they raped our women and they locked our women up behind this wall and they worked the men like dogs, man.
I love you too, Mr. Ronnie.
Over 100 and some thousand people went down there trying to go up north to be free because Abraham Lincoln had just freed the slaves.
Right.
And it was, my bad, 1863. 1863 is when they went down there. They were trying to get free. You're going to check it out online. You're going to see what I'm talking about.
See, man, see, you bringing Jews already, man. Look, man,
we need
that. Come on, man, give it up for Pookie, man. Give it up for Big Pookie, man. Soup is for the living, flowers for the dead. We gonna give Big Pookie soup today.
This place, man. I used to play in this place. Didn't even know it. I used to live right next to it. The name of the road is Cemetery Road, Marblestone Alley. I used to live right next to it, playing with bones and didn't even much know it.
Wow.
I had a bone in my hand, a leg bone in my leg. My auntie said, go throw that back over in there. Them dead people. Wow. The river washed over in there and washed some bodies up, man. Over 20-some thousand people was killed down in that hole, man.
Right. Well, you know what? We thank you, Pookie, for the knowledge, man. And man, it has been truly a blessing. It has been truly a blessing, and Pookie has given us something that right now I never thought of that, but that's a good idea, you know, with the knowledge, you know. Kind of remind me of Bill Cosby, the cartoon at the end. You know, Bill Cosby, what's the name of it? Fat Albert in the gang. Yeah, but the thing about it was what he did at all the cartoons was very educated. He had a positive message. That was one of the positive cartoons it was.
Had a message in all of them.
At the end of the cartoon, he sat down, he discussed what was going on, man. And Pookie, you just brought something new to the platform with Mindset Surfing, man. We thank you for that, though, man.
Oh, no problem. Anytime. I got plenty of that in me. That's all I do.
And we let it loose.
Well, look, man, this has been Mindset Therapy, Real Talk Podcast, man, with your boy Anthony London, my new co-host Pookie, my co-host Ronnie Tuesno, Tuesday from Uptown. You know what I'm talking about, Pookie, my new Look, we ain't claiming no limit no more. We gonna
They call me Big Pookie, aka a lot of people. I got a lot of personalities.
That's what's up, man.
I got a lot of personalities.
Pookie, aka a lot of people, man. Let's go.
I ain't gonna say what they really said. It's the N word, but we say the N word.
We'll do that all like they have the all behind the scene episodes. We ain't gonna start there with mindset therapy.
They call me all kinds of names. I want to shout out to Milton Mack too out there in Houston and Kevin Lewis. All my people out there. Derek, got a lot of people out there, bro.
Hey, Ronnie, Pookie. Look, do your thing before we get off. Go ahead. You got the flow, baby.
Cool. I holler at a few people. I'm gonna get the rest of them next time.
All right.
No doubt.
We did a little something tonight, but
yeah, we say we you know we done our thing.
A co-host of Mindset Therapy, as always, we praying for each and everybody. And like always, please, if y'all have any questions or whatever, send them to us. Anything y'all need to talk about, going through something, man, feel free to get in contact with us. All right, man.
Love y'all, bro.
To you.
Hey, before we get off, let me holler at everybody that's on. Darren Ruffin, thank you for your support. Mama Rooney, I see you. Chantel, Faith is gold. Love you, baby. See you when I get in the room. Miss Jenkins, I love you, baby. What's up, cuz?
Yeah.
Read the Wall, thank you for watching. Tyra Tuesno, you already know.
Right.
You know what it is. Brandon Foster, thank you for watching. Lily Valentine, man, what's up, baby? How you doing? Anthony Pope,
What's up, my homie?
Jackson, Jamie Isaac, Johnson, Shy, what's up, man? Juice Ray Johnson, thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Thank y'all for y'all support, man. It's all love, mindset therapy, and we out.
We out of here. We love y'all.
Peace.
Peace.